We've got a new video from Kentucky Ballistics. Samurai weapons versus the modern warrior. You know I have to. You know I have to watch this.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, are we gonna see it? Is he gonna cut away? Okay, yeah, I figured. I figured he's gonna cut away. What in the hell is that? What in the hell is that thing?
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And not too long ago, we did a video where we tested out modern armor against medieval weapons. Well, I personally had a lot of fun filming that video, and you seem to enjoy it as well. So now we are going to try out some other weapons against modern armor, specifically samurai weapons. Today, our volunteer is a ballistic dummy lab zombie torso. This thing has life like flesh, bones, organs, and is zombified with green blood, and he's going to be decked out with some premier body armor. This is a level 3A vest. It's rated up to 44 Magnum. That is soft armor.
Damn.
And he has a premier body armor armored helmet, which is also rated up to 44 Magnum. Today we're going to see how would the modern warrior's armor hold up to some ancient weapon technology. I am very excited about today's video, so let's go get set up and get started. So today I have several traditional samurai weapons, but we're going to start out with something that's not so traditional. These are throwing stars. Yes, I know samurai warriors did not use throwing stars, but you don't have an authentic samurai helmet, so you don't get to make the rules. I'm going to have some fun with
He wants to throw. He just wants to throw some stars.
Water, see what kind of damage we do. I'm not really sure of the...
It's his channel. He can do what he wants.
Yeah. Oh, my helmet got in the way.
There you go. Oh!
That's pretty bad.
Dude.
I would not want to be hit with.
Dude, I mean, did it go through the freaking table?
It's stuck in the table, too. Now let's see
Oh,
what happens
damn.
when we hit the body armor with it. Yeah! I missed it.
I mean... if you... I love that they're just going all over the place. You gotta hit him in the face, man. You gotta hit him in the face.
One of them hit right there pretty good.
Nothing.
But, I mean, it did absolutely nothing to this body armor. I believe one bounced up and hit him in the face. Maybe try point blank.
I mean, it punctured.
Yeah, we did pretty much absolutely nothing. I see now why samurai did not use throwing stars. Throwing stars not so effective. So let's go ahead and move on to our more traditional.
I mean, you're throwing it at the armor. You should be throwing it at the face.
Traditional samurai weapons, and we're going to start out with a katana. So one of the biggest complaints I got from you all on the medieval video was that I was using cheap knockoff weapons. So today I have slightly better weapons. I got this off of Amazon, but it is T10 steel. It is clay tempered, and this thing was about 200 doll hairs. Before we slice him,
I mean, how much is a doll hair?
let's see what happens if I slice this water jug.
Dude.
Okay, yeah, I'd say that's pretty sharp. Let's slice the armor. Here we go.
It definitely cut through the fabric.
Deep. Yeah, that cut pretty deep. I'm gonna give him another.
How about a nice stab?
So we definitely didn't make it through the armor.
Well, yeah, I didn't
But
think
I'm
it.
wondering how many layers we made it through. So there's our first cut.
Not too far.
Cut through a few. And then here's our second slash. And I don't know, that made it through maybe 2-3 layers. Looks like I may have bent my sword. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. So that's not good. Oh.
Damn.
Okay. That was very choppy, but I don't think we made it through much more of the armor. Oh, yeah, that's definitely pretty sharp, huh?
Oh no! Oh, ew! Oh, why?
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna strike him in the helmet now. Let's see what happens.
Why did you? Yeah, for a 200. How did it? I mean, that would hurt.
Definitely.
That would still hurt a little bit.
A little bit of force to the head, but I don't think it really matters. Had a pretty decent cut in that helmet, but pretty much just nothing. I know that katanas are made more for slashing, not so much stabbing, but I do feel like we need to try at least once.
Yeah, at least once.
Just in case. And now I'm just gonna try to hang on to this thing as tight as I can and give him one of these right here. All right, here we go. Oh!
Ooh.
He made it through. I don't believe I managed to make it through the soft armor with many of the medieval weapons. So this is definitely an improvement. Let's.
Not bad for a $200, or I'm sorry, $200 hair sword from Amazon.
What's up? Oh, take that out of there. Oh, it's green. I'm honestly surprised. Yep, cut right through it. Got him right there. That would not be a good day.
No.
You were a zombie wearing body armor. Now this is soft armor. If we had a ceramic plate in there, there is no way you could make it through it with this sword. But 44 Magnum level 3A armor doesn't seem to be a match for a stabby samurai. So up next I have a rather interesting weapon. I'm going to try to pronounce it. I believe it's the Kabutawai. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below.
I really want Henya to watch this. I really want Henya to watch this so bad.
Helmet breaker. This was made to defeat samurai helmets. Now you would think that you would slash this way with it because of the curve, but it's actually the other way. You've got a real thick side for weight, and then you have a blade on the other side. This was made for samurai helmets, but how will it do against a modern helmet made for bullets? Let's see what happens. Oh, that was a solid hit.
Bonk. I mean, you're still gonna feel that force, I think.
I don't think we made it through the helmet, but man,
no.
I felt that.
Yeah, you definitely have felt that.
And I mean, it didn't really do a whole lot. Give me
what are you doing?
Yeah, that's definitely doing some damage. Let's give him one more. Hit right through here and didn't do a whole lot of damage to that helmet. So the traditional helmet breaker did not do much damage. So now let's try one that's not so traditional. This is a Louisville Slugger made in the great state of Kentucky.
Oh!
I would argue that would hurt a lot more than getting hit with the traditional one. Let's give him one more, shall we? Oh!
Dude, you're rattling brain at that point.
Oh, got a crack in the skull. So, as you can see here, there's quite a bit of force that was delivered to that helmet. And we have a crack right there. You ever seen baseball players break these over their knees?
How? Don't do it. No, don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, God. I mean, he did it.
So now moving on, I have a samurai pole weapon. I believe this is called a Nagiata, and I believe it's made by Honshu. Pronunciation is not my strong suit. I'm just really good at destroying things. So that's what we're going to do now.
Yes, you are, man. Yes, you are.
Through this armor, stab through it, and I'm going to give him one bonk on the helmet. I feel like I can really get a lot of power with this.
Oh!
That sliced it pretty good. but not really that good. Let's give him a bonk on the head. Right there. Let's give him one more.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care that you're wearing a helmet. You're going to feel that, and you're going to be rattled.
I still don't know if it's more force than the Louisville Slugger, but man, you did some damage to that helmet. I would argue that that did more cutting damage than the katana did. Let's give him one of these moves right here. Just like, ha! Ready? Here we go. Ha! Whoa, okay. That actually made it through. And I'm gonna slowly lift this up.
Yeah, I got a good, like, inch or two.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep, that would not have felt good.
No,
Such a
no.
big blade. I'm kind of surprised that we were able to pierce the armor. I didn't think that we would be able to do that. I was gonna wait till the end of the video to do all this, but I can't help myself. I wanna see what would happen now if you got slashed with this and you did not have on soft armor. Oh, my
Ooh.
goodness. Holy cow.
Oh, dude, that went in a lot deeper than I thought.
Dude, that cut through bone. Holy cow. Well, two things. That is terrifying, and two, that body armor is pretty darn tough. You know, if you want to learn how to work on big things like this three-wheeler right here, you should check out SDI. Nope, not three-wheelers. It's gun stuff, Scott. Oh. I mean, if you want to get your start in firearms technology or gunsmithing or things like that, you should check out SDI. Not three-wheelers. My bad. Link in the description. So the next samurai weapon we have is not a blade, it is a bow. And I believe these were called a Yumi. No clue. Again, let me know in the comment section down below. This is not a traditional samurai bow, but it is a long bow, and this thing is a 60-pound bow. I have some field tips, and I have some actual broadheads. Let's see if I can even hit this thing.
Oh, he did. See, this is definitely more what the armor was designed for, is you know, projectile.
Okay, let's try to do the same thing I just did. Oh, I missed him big time. I only have 3 of these, so let's scoot up.
I mean, you can go and get the arrow back.
So we're just gonna go right here, full power.
Oh,
This is actually a ton of fun. I'm gonna lob one at that armored truck.
why?
So
I think he's found a new favorite.
Field tip. I can feel back there. It did not make it all the way through. It's kind of stuck in there. Now, the broadhead, this actually broke. So
oh,
if I had a
damn.
higher quality arrow, that probably wouldn't have happened. So there's where we hit. You got one little dot right there. One of those broadheads, when I put it on here, I tightened it a little too much, and it was kind of loosey-goosey. So let's do it one more time and see if we get a different result. About the same. That does look a little deeper. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
That actually
yeah.
made it all the way through that time, but
Damn.
that is point blank with a 60-pound bow with a broadhead. If we're having that much trouble getting through it with all that, I don't know how well a true traditional samurai bow would do against this armor. Now, just for fun, let's see what would happen if we hit him with
Just
no
for
armor.
fun.
Point blank. Ah, whoa, man. Oh, yeah. I would
That hurt.
definitely want that that body armor. So next I have two more samurai bladed weapons. This is a samurai short sword. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's called a wakizashi. And this is T10 steel, and it's clay tempered. And then we have a tanto sword. This is more like a dagger, and this is also T10 steel and clay tempered. This being a shorter sword, I feel like I can probably generate more power with just one arm. So here we go.
And he got right in that top part.
I don't think we're getting much results with slashing. See? Oh, that didn't work. Well, we stabbed it a little bit. Give him one more though. I think we can do better. I'm gonna go like this right here. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm gonna say that the katana was a little hardier. That's not good. That is not good at all. Okay. Well, how about the tanto? That is a short, stubby little blade. And I believe that was actually more intended for poking, maybe. Yeah.
For poking.
But there's not as much to hang on to there.
Yeah.
Definitely like slashing. It's not going to work with the body armor. This is definitely more for poking. I'm just going to go like that right there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That
was pretty effective. Let's do it again. Oh, yep.
Yep.
All right. First time, luck. Second time, I'm going to go with that is hard facts. That makes it through the armor pretty easily, actually.
There you go.
Helmet. Very effective at stopping blades. As you can see here, this is where he was not protected by the blade.
Holy.
And now he has a nice forehead crease. Not good. So now I would say we have a good idea of how effective or not effective samurai weapons would be against modern armor. Now, let's do a little bit of testing without the armor. Obviously, we have already done this with a few weapons, but now we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. So up first, we're gonna try out the helmet crusher minus the helmet. And if you are enjoying this video and you wanna make sure you don't miss out on more awesome content like this, you need to make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're gonna go right here. I'm gonna avoid my horns.
Oh!
Okay, that was awful.
Well,
So
split him
I
open.
would say that when these were around, having a helmet was definitely a must. So up next, I'm gonna have a little more fun with this pole sword. I'm gonna try to take a little off the top of this zombie torso. My katana is bent, so I think this is probably my best bet. I go right there.
I mean, consider, yeah.
Shot at this. Oh.
There we go.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I think the pole sword wins.
Shwip. Well,
I don't think it would matter if you were wearing a helmet if you were in that scenario. I tell you what,
yeah.
this pole sword is nothing to shake a stick at. Oh, one more.
There you go.
Oh,
you...
sword's feeling a little loosey-goosey. Okay, I've got my bent katana. See if we can do some damage here.
Oh!
That's pretty bad. I would say that Michonne from The Walking Dead definitely had the right idea. Holy cow.
Okay. It's dead. It's already dead.
Well, I learned a lot today. I learned that samurai weapons were actually pretty darn effective. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt.
There we go.
And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'll see you next time.
Whee! Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that stabbing worked as well as it did. I am surprised. Cause that didn't go through just a tiny bit. That went through like several inches. Like, damn. That was pretty good though. That was good though. That was fun. He definitely seemed like he was having some fun with that. That was great. But like I said, I really want Henya to watch this. I hope she does. We'll see. But for now, that was good.